Dive.io, the staple of my channel, I feel like. Today, I would like to prove something which was not even stated. You know, my headcanon tells me something which probably wasn't a thing, but I want to get it off my chest. And that thing is that there have been people who were actually saying that the Battleship is actually a pretty bad tank. I actually have to disagree big times on this, because I actually feel like when it comes to beginners, it's really noob friendly tank. It's also very hard to kill, I have to say, because granted, there are a few builds out there, there are a few tanks out there who, you know, with a pinch of skill, they're gonna destroy Battleship. But these days, you know, statistically, you can't find those skilled players on every server. Which means that Battleship is the best thing you can equip if you're new to this game. And also if you don't like AFKing or being rammer or being that octa tank, which I was showing you already on this channel. If you haven't noticed that, I actually got eliminated by Lil Ferris because I need to ramble a lot, I feel like, in these videos. Let's just continue our journey on the Battleship, and once we hit level 45, I have to say we're gonna be unstoppable. Looking at the leaderboard right now, maybe we are probably not gonna be that unstoppable, because there is a overlord in the leaderboard, which means... And I would like to point out that he's got 344k score, which means that he's probably pretty good, and I do not suppose we would be able to eliminate him. Let's try our best. I'm gonna promise you one thing, I'm gonna do my best. I actually want to call something out. This is probably my first and last game today, because I'm not gonna be eliminated anytime soon. I promise. I mean, I make false promises all the time, but pretty much this is not it. I actually raise my eyebrows when I lie, but actually if you were to see me, which you actually can't because I don't have a webcam, maybe one day I'm gonna have one, maybe not. It's not up to you, it's not up to me, it's up to the what the hell are that. I feel like there's a boss which we have no chance against, but is it that boss who boosts himself? No, it's definitely not him. But I suppose we are not gonna be able to kill him even on a level 45, which I don't care anyways. I don't care. The only thing I want to prove to you guys that we won't be so easy to kill in the honest 1v1. Being caught in the bullet hell, being surrounded is a second thing. You could be the most skilled player and you could be surrounded in the bullet hell and you wouldn't be able to do anything about it. I just wanted to say that because I feel like, oh, where is this coming from? I was feeling it was coming from the right, but it's now on the top? What? Is it moving really that fast? We actually haven't seen it actually, but that comes with our limited range. If you guys have noticed, the higher level you are, the more you can see. You actually don't have to be upgrading to sniper or something like that, but well, please, you're the leader. I was actually talking about you, but I was eliminated by the Netherlands. This doesn't count. I was surrounded. This wasn't honest at all. I was actually pre-upgrading my build. I got carried off and I got killed by Goku. Not an honest kill. It was pretty sad to witness it. I'm so sorry you had to witness it. I feel like the goal of this video is reaching 45 level because I make false promises all the time. I have to say, maybe I'm gonna even reach on the Battleship and maybe this video is gonna end and you can hit the dislike button. I don't really mind. You know, I actually would kinda understand you. Maybe that's the thing I would have did. Why are here so many players? I mean, I don't suppose 1100 players are on this exact map. I feel like this is the absolute and overall number. I can't believe here on this map are more than 1,000 players. It would be actually not possible at all. Like, that would be just death. That leader got eliminated, if you can notice. Which means that it's gonna make our job much easier. Alright, so we pre-upgraded, which means we are not gonna be bothered by this anytime soon. Hopefully, maybe ever. I mean, never. Let's just, you know, stop the talk and let's just farm these shapes. I mean, there are lots of pentagons considering we are playing on the free-for-all server. Maybe there is some tank who just eradicated all of the life here and we should fear now, but so far so good. Anyways, if you're gonna hit the level 30, I'm not gonna upgrade our tank because there's pretty much When it comes to an evolution, there's pretty much no better tank than this. Apart from hitting the level 45 and then upgrading onto the battleship. But that is gonna take time. It's not just gonna happen. This actually goes pretty well. I don't wanna. I don't want to say anything. I'm gonna stop saying anything because maybe I'm gonna be eliminated. Please, Turk, don't do anything stupid, please. He's actually pretty good when it comes to aim. I'm so low health. He's actually hunting me. Or did he stop? Maybe, as a matter of fact, I saw that I damaged him a lot. So maybe he just got spooked and he got away, but he actually still did that damage. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'm already regenerating, which, to be honest, it came much faster than I thought it would, come. Yeah, in order to get the battleship, we need to upgrade to twin tank, to twin flank, not twin tank, but I personally do say, and I'm convinced that this twin tank, the original, this is what I have, it's better than this flank. So I'm gonna ignore the upgrades. By the way, if you were to misclick it and if you were to click on ignore, you can actually bring it back by just hovering the cursor in the top left corner, which actually, I'm an OG, so I can say something towards that. That wasn't a fact in, really early dive when it comes to development. Because, in 2016, I feel like there wasn't something like hover your cursor on the top left and this would appear. If you were to click ignore, it would actually be stuck. And that applies up to the level 45. Which is, that would be super inconvenient and, frustrating if you were to click on an accident. I feel like there is some tank which has a lot of range which is hunting us, so let's just go away. Gunner, how are you doing? Actually, we managed to escape, which is quite neat. I was expecting our death, to be honest. My death, but I have to say our because we're in this together. Know why you actually get eliminated. I'm a person who's pretty not be able to notice everything. It actually was kind of rare that I noticed that I killed him. And it's actually, kind of interesting that it didn't even show on the display. I know for a fact if you're, high level, if you're level 45, it actually doesn't display your kills apart from the most significant. And if I say significant, I mean those high level tanks. But, I'm actually not 45 yet, and that actually didn't happen. So, by doesn't happen, I mean didn't display my elimination. So, kind of intriguing. So we're pushing to that level 45. Ooh, he's actually damaging. That fighter is actually damage built, which doesn't make our life much easier, to be honest, because if he were to be a rammer, he would have, I feel like he would have harder time killing me. So let's just continue. We're almost level 40. We just hit the level 40, which is great, but we are still a pretty long way from 45, because these levels here are exponential, which means every single level takes more XP to not XP score, but it's essentially the same thing. Every single level takes more score in order to upgrade on another one. I'm just farming, nobody's really bothering me, which is super cool. So how about I just test my luck and go in the center, and there we can see how my luck is really about. Oh, there's that fighter again. I don't feel like he actually got a lust to eliminate me, but maybe he actually does. Maybe he was actually waiting for that strike. When it comes to leaderboard, he is on the, we are actually on the leaderboard. Come to talking about the leaderboard, I actually noticed I'm in the leaderboard, which I have to say, sometimes here in this game, even if you're level 30, you're already in the leaderboard. But I actually find myself at the top bottom of the leaderboard, which still is, good. Turk, that guy was actually trying to kill me, and he almost, he took half of my health with the single bullet. I feel like these are the disadvantages of being glass cannon build. And I actually got myself surrounded, which is really bad. And, he's not actually, I feel like that Sander is not actually better than me. He actually doesn't have a chance to kill me. But if I were to find myself in a situation where I would be surrounded, that would be a different story. He actually got intimidated by this guy over here, which I don't know who that guy is. That was actually pretty clutch. You know, I'm actually trying to survive as hard as possible. Oh, we are level 44, almost level 45. You know, I actually quite look forward to achieve that level 45, because with the battleship, you can achieve battleship with many other builds. You don't have to go only through this route. Which means that, yeah, it means you can actually achieve it through sniper. And one thing you actually know about snipers is that they get range. So I'm actually about to be level 45, which I actually am right now. So let's hit the twin flank, let's hit the battleship. So as you could see, we got a slight range increase. It actually wasn't that much, but you know, in this game, every single detail counts. Alright, so the necessity in this build is hitting E, which would set on your auto fire. Oh, I actually don't want to mess with that boss. I just want to see if I can survive. Anyways, you know, the goal of this video was to show that you are not gonna be killed easily with this build, but personally, I've achieved my goal already, which would be becoming... Oh no. Now's the leap of faith. Now we can see, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Even, you know, fighters are one of the strongest tanks in this game, especially skilled fighters. Especially the fighters which focus not on ramming, but damaging. But we were actually able not only deflecting his attacks, but actually almost eliminate him. If we were to continue his attack, I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm 100% sure that we would be able to eliminate him. So I feel like, even though I showed you only one instance yet, I feel like this should be pretty promising arguments to this, because I feel like, you know, if we were to Google the tier lists of, oh, what do we have here? Do we have a treat here? Look at this guy. I mean, he did the rookie. Did we get him, or did the guy above me get him? Who is above there? Oh, that's actually pretty bad. I'm actually damaging him. What the hell? What was that? I feel like that will make an epic end to this video, but what the hell was that? I feel like he actually killed me before I killed him, but actually we got the revenge. We killed each other, so... Guys, anyways, have a nice rest of the day. So if you want to see more of these, subscribe, hit the like button, and see you in another video, so bye bye.